From what?
I don't know. He hasn't told me.
I mean,
he is a Guido, you know.
Well, yeah, but so what? He's in the witness protection program from Olive Garden? Like he eats there too much?
You never know.
You never know. That's why he doesn't like his picture.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Anyhow, it's a windy Tuesday morning. Holy cow! It's just gonna get worse too, right?
We're going to be like this for a couple more days.
This is spring in Prescott. It's no surprise. I've lived here for 34 years. I should know better, but I'm always a little
We're spoiled.
disappointed.
We just had some really nice weather.
I know, right? We are spoiled.
The winds do something for us. It's going to get all that cottonwood, all that white pollen.
Fluff.
It's going to blow it somewhere else.
Yes.
So, we got to look at the positive on that.
Yeah.
But, we'll have a couple days of wind and, get all the pine cones out and get everything on the ground, and then we'll get back to normal.
Right, clean it up and move on. Do you hear the pine cones just pelting your roof at home? My dogs are like, what is happening? I mean, and those pine cones, I don't know about yours, but mine are big. I got some big pine cones.
That's nice to know. I got normal sized pine cones. No, they're,
Great. Now
they're
we're
about
having
the size of a baseball. But as soon as the pine cones hit the deck, Bella goes crazy and thinks that there's
That's a
something
ball.
for her to chew.
Yeah.
So you hear the dum-dum. You got to go out there and get them before she does.
Because it'll hurt her, right, if she eats them? Will she eat the whole thing?
She eats everything.
Yes. See, I don't have that problem, really. Bubba will nibble. Teddy will run with her tail between her legs because those pine cones are just about the same size as Teddy Lee Dantos.
Yeah.
But, so I don't have that eating thing with my dog. But you do.
She just likes to chew, and, she's still fairly much a puppy.
Yes.
I give her bones and stuff, but pine cones sounds like a distraction.
It's like a toy from the sky. God.
Yeah. And it's not like she doesn't have toys. Trust me.
I know. She's a very spoiled little girl.
She's a very spoiled little girl.
Yeah, we like them that way.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Very good.
Why are we comparing pine cone sizes? I mean, what else are we going to compare today? Is this show going that south that fast?
Well, sometimes you just gotta, one up each other. I have to tell you, I've never seen a bigger pine cone than in Lake Tahoe, California. What? Why you laugh? These pine cones.
I was going somewhere else.
I'm sure you were. These pine cones are the size of your head, but longer.
I know. I got a big head.
Yeah.
The size of your head, Matt, but skinnier.
You're saying I have a fat head now?
No, your head they're just not as wide as your head.
I have enough self-esteem issues. I cry every night as it is, and now you're going after my head?
I've always told you have a nice head. I have, haven't I? See, Drew's like, yes, you have.
She's commented on your picture.
I compliment Matt weekly.
Right, weekly, especially.
Thanks,
on the,
Mom.
On your for sale signs, everybody thinks your picture is very nice, and she's complimented you on that.
I compliment you on your clothes some days, not today, but some days.
I should ask Drew that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it on the radio, but I was gonna.
What?
Is it weird seeing my face every day?
Oh, right. Because do people know what's going on, or no? We don't want to talk about it.
I don't think he wants to talk about it.
All right.
Nope.
Well, Drew has a picture of Matt at his house. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, and I think you probably enjoy seeing it, right?
It never really crosses my mind, although everybody does make a comment and says that's a great picture of Matt.
Right.
So, that's just what it is.
It's framed in above his mantle.
Yeah. Well,
it's just for Jamie.
Doesn't everybody have a framed picture of Matt in their home?
I mean, that's the giveaway on the radio.
All right. Well, the real issue is I did go out there and put targets on it. And then, never mind.
Now that's an idea.
The funniest part is
what?
Not the first time, Drew.
That's not an original.
Right.
Cordis
no
Lakes.
Surprise.
Yeah,
Cordis Lakes.
Cordis Lakes.
We remember when you were doing work out there.
Still doing work out there.
They're drawing a mustache over your mustache.
Right.
That's
one of the
horns
benefits.
growing out of your head.
Well, I mean, that I think was just the age of the sign. I mean, the horns started coming out. I try and keep them down under the hair, but you can only do so much.
Right. I hear you. I used to have my face on a big, huge van for years and years and years, and I was always so worried somebody would deface it. Nobody ever drew a mustache or horns or I don't know.
I did a couple
Nose
times.
rings. You did.
But I used a dry erase marker.
And they'd go in the morning just wipe it off.
I was nice.
No, I thought someday, somewhere, somebody's going to put a scar across my face or have me smoking a cigar or worse,
No, wow.
Good time call.
I was going just blacking out one of your teeth. You went all the way to cigar and then some.
I'm just saying I was fearful of that, and it never happened. So thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. So
thank you society.
Taco Tuesday. You guys going out tonight, or is it whatever Wednesday this week, Drew?
No, it's going to be Taco Tuesday.
Nice.
I don't know where we're going. More than likely, I think since we did wherever Wednesday last week, so more than likely it'll be some form of Mexican food.
Good.
Yeah.
Got to have it once
Maybe
a week.
Frank's.
Yeah.
Or La Tierra. We haven't been there for a while.
Okay, very good.
Olivas.
Very good. Very good. What about you? You celebrating today?
No.
No. Nothing special.
No.
Just work.
Yeah.
I made the best fajitas last night, and I like to talk about it when I cook because Barry, and you do too, Drew. These guys roll their eyes when I tell them about my recipes, but I Googled best damn air fryer fajita recipe, and I found it. It is so good. It is just chicken and veggies and then all these spices. There's nothing fake in there at all. Stick it in the air fryer for 15 minutes on 380. It makes the juiciest, moistest chicken. I mean, they are the best fajitas ever.
Wait, you pronounce it fajita?
Fajita.
I thought it was fajita.
It depends on where you're from. I'm New Mexican, so I have a little bit free license to say it how I like.
I mean, I've been worked in Mexican restaurants for 10 years, and I always called them fajitas.
Fajitas.
And then chimichanga.
Chimichanga.
Chimichanga, exactly. A tamal.
Yeah, you know what? The tamal. There was a story that came out not too long ago. We never got to it, though, because, we always have so much to share, like we're eating dinner. And it was about words that you pronounce wrong on purpose. And there's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, why do we do that? Because it's fun?
Like Leza?
Yeah. Some do. Not as many as used to, though.
I mean, it is fun. I mean, come on. How much fun is it to say chimichanga?
Chimichanga's fun. I don't think I've ever said it that way.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And it's funny because I do mispronounce things on purpose all the time. Not one is coming to my mind right now while I'm talking about it on the radio. But fajita is one of them.
Like a tarantula.
Tarantula.
All right.
What's a tarantula?
Lajala.
Lajala, for sure. For sure.
Supplementa Boulevard.
Clearly, this is one of Drew's hobbies.
Right. He's got no blockage this morning.
No.
He's just running free.
Hey, I was up at 3:30 today.
Holy smokes. What?
I went to sleep early. I woke up, and I got good sleep.
Good. You're firing on all cylinders this morning. Doesn't that feel good? I have to say I am as well. Yeah. I mean, I feel that way. I may not sound that way.
If you hydrate and get good sleep, you'll pretty much be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that is a good plan for sure. We've got the Eagles up this morning.
Right.
Oh, Brian sent me something on Facebook about the Eagles, and I took a look at it last night right before I was falling asleep. But it was something about the growth of the Eagles, and of course now I can't find it. But something about how they grow, and of course we do know that they aren't full grown until they're 4 to 5 years old. They don't get their white, bald head feathers till they're older. But boy, they sure look big this morning, don't they? And yesterday, looking at them next to their parents, they are the exact same size, just about.
So you consider them not bald right now? Because it's not white?
I think that if somebody saw them, they would not know that they were bald eagles, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, when they have the white hair, I mean, they're still technically not bald.
No, they're not bald, but they look bald.
Here, let me put up Drew.
They're distinguished that way.
There's a difference between bald and me, that's for sure.
You can put a picture of half your head, too, mister.
I know. That's what's so sad.
And I say that, and then tomorrow I come in.
Grass don't grow on a busy street.
There you go. I like that. I like it that you embrace that. I mean.
I don't.
There are some things that you should fight, some things not so much.
Like gray
You
hair.
have a nice full head of hair. It's just receding a little.
Quickly.
Is it quickly? Do you find that it's going back further?
It's more than I would like.
Now,
and I'm the last person in the world that should go bald. That's what upsets me the most.
Why are you the last person in the world?
Oh, I guess I can announce it on the radio
then
since
don't.
it's my whole life. But I had lots of surgeries when I was a child on my skull. So
okay.
And I have lots of scarring and shelves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So well.
So I'm very, very worried about going bald.
Are you doing anything for it? I mean, there are things you can do these days.
I don't have
Cut your
Hollywood
head off.
money. Yeah.
What'd you say? Cut your head.
Cut my head completely off.
There is that.
I mean,
I don't recommend that. Thank you, Drew.
you'd have to find someone else to sit here.
I
Either that or
know.
you're going to have to put my head in a jar or something. I don't know.
We'd miss you so much.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, there are things that you can be doing, and I'll help you do a little research. Yeah. And there's always the toop, you know?
The toop?
The toop.
There's always, I'd rather just wear a hat than a toupee.
Well, there's always a hat. Yeah, I mean, there are options.
Then I'll be the hat realtor.
Well,
the Mad Hatter.
It's better than being the desperate realtor. I'm just saying.
Oh, I don't know. I'm still desperate. Everybody is.
We had a conversation yesterday, which I love because Matt's like, there are so many more desperate realtors out there than me. which is great.
Well,
We got to change the commercial.
Yeah, I was just pointing out how, when people show my listings, I don't harass them to give me feedback.
Right.
I'm like, well, if you leave feedback, that's great. If not, especially with the new laws that went in August and stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of isn't a great thing to leave feedback all the time, especially if you're going to make an offer.
Okay.
So I try not to bug people too bad.
Right.
Well, over the weekend, within 12 hours, and I've just gone, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
I had people texting me, not just being like requesting through the system, but texting me repeatedly, hey, where's my feedback? Well, I need feedback. And I'm like,
I don't have time.
that's in my opinion, is desperation.
Okay.
So.
Lots of desperation today, these days. Absolutely. Hey, I watched American Idol last night. I'm interested since I started with our very own Drew Wren, and she made it to the top 20. And that is an amazing feat when you consider the talent they have on that show this season. Last night, they had the final 5.
Yeah.
And every single one of them just blew me away. I mean, blew me away. There's one, not so much. But that one person made it into the top 3. We have our 3 finalists. The show ends on Sunday. I can't believe how fast the seasons are anymore.
So I'm protesting. I will not watch it because Drew did not make it past.
Maybe she'll perform, though, because sometimes they bring back the other contestants from the season to perform.
And then will she come back in?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so. But anyway, the 3 finalists, John Foster, he is so
great
good.
last night.
Yes. He's always great.
That's
this guy
Jamie's favorite.
Is that right?
Yeah, she was voting. We had to watch that. And then after he was done, I kind of faded away. She watched the rest of the show, but she wants to.
Scott
loves
John the most as well. He's definitely going to make it big in the country world. He sounds like an old-time country singer. I mean, back in the day, the Randy Travis, the Clint Black, that era of country music, in my humble opinion.
He seems like it's just natural for him, where the other ones are trying to be more country. That's just like when he talks, he's just kind of
he's very cool.
Yeah,
and he's very young guy.
I think he's going to go really
far, even if he doesn't win it. Now, I actually am rooting for Jamal Roberts. Jamal is the PE teacher with the ultra bright smile and personality. This guy's a superstar. He gets on that stage, and you can't help but just
he's got a lot of
be
energy.
mesmerized. Oh my gosh! Well, he like Lionel Richie said, he could sing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" and make it into an R&B song. He just has that talent and that personality. He's a superstar. And then the one that I was surprised that made it to the final 3 was Brianna Nix. She was the only female in the top 5. She's good, but she reminds me of like a cruise ship entertainer. There's no spark. So I was surprised she made it to the top 3. Were you?
I wasn't really sure because I didn't follow her.
Yeah.
When Drew Wren's left, it was like, okay, my female choice was there, and then I liked the Foster kid.
Right.
And that's what we've been watching, kind of.
Right. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I will be watching the finale. Lots of big performers will be there, and I'm cheering for Jamal. I voted for him last night. So
is anybody watching Star Wars? I had to get that out there.
Again?
No, there's a new show, Andor Season 2.
Oh.
Or The Last of Us Season 2.
Oh, well, I watched
another
the
good
first one, but I haven't watched the second one. I finally finished the series You last night. That was a slog.
You?
You. Yeah, it's kind of a horror romance.
What is that
series, Netflix.
Oh.
It's pretty popular with the younger set.
Well, if you want a funny
Wait,
movie,
hold on. Did you just call Drew and I old? Did you see? I'm glad I'm on top of things today. Drew's just ready to move on. I'm like, no, you're calling us old.
No, I was just calling myself young.
Oh, there you go.
And that's quite all right.
Beep, beep.
Back it up.
Exactly,
Back
Drew.
it up. Hey, I'm not 60 yet.
I was going to say, if you want to watch a funny movie, we ended up watching this movie called The Layover.
Okay.
Had
no
idea.
Layover?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, where did you watch it?
It was on
Netflix.
We were just I think it was on Roku, or
anyway, one of those. I'll Google it. I'll Google it.
Well, and that's our movie this week is actually a Netflix movie.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Havoc.
Havoc. Okay.
Yeah, it's Tom Hardy.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago.
So everybody, now that you know, watch Havoc this week. And Matt and Ma Hinshaw will review it on Friday. And you can call in and chime in.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, even though there's not there's not much coming out in the theaters, and I'm going to be busy on Thursday.
Yeah.
We're like, we're just going to do it Netflix.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Havoc.
Everybody watch it.
Sounds great.
Should be good.
Okay, should be great. You know what else is great? Our guests coming in, a couple of rock stars. They've been in before. I'm talking about Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove. They are releasing a new album coming up on Saturday, which coincidentally coincides with the Pure Imagination Music Festival out at Watson Lake. We've got a lot to talk about, lots of good music. I think they're even going to sing and perform for us.
They're going to play a little ditty for us.
I love it. I love
Sweet.
it. That's coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. All right. I've been talking about it. It's my new whole home water filtration system. I'm a big, I totally live by the slogan that Vicki always says from H2O Health Water and Health Solutions: buy a filter or be a filter. It just makes so much sense. I have a little Brita filter in my fridge. I don't drink any water except for water from my little Brita filter. I'm taking a big step. I've ordered the whole home water filtration system from H2O Health Water and Health Solutions. It's being installed a week from today. And I'm super excited because they build whole home custom water systems that are able to remove or reduce so many things like pesticides, herbicides, arsenic, radium, uranium. I mean, we don't want to be drinking that in their water. As much water as we drink every day, you're just taking in those chemicals. And if you're not filtering your water, your body has to filter all that crap out. So, one size never fits all when it comes to water. They do not remove all the essential minerals that your body needs. So it's a perfect situation, and every single tap and every single faucet in my house will have filtered water thanks to H2O Health Water and Health Solutions up in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. Give them a call, 928-899-7504 for a free consultation. They'll tell you what you're drinking and what you could be drinking or bathing in or washing your dishes and laundry in. And again, that is 928-899-7504. When you do give them a call, you got to tell them Leza sent you. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. Joining us now, we have Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove, Prescott's very own. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's
Good morning.
everybody doing?
Oh, you know.
I know.
It's morning.
Musicians don't like the mornings.
I mean, I like them. We both live
you
in
just
those
don't like
mornings.
to be,
But it's
be
we have
out.
children.
Yeah.
It's not our finest hour. I see a camera rolling, and I apologize. This is all natural. This is what you get at 9 o'clock in the morning.
And
the
that
kid
is-
got dropped off at school, and then we
I
came
didn't even
here.
I didn't even wear any makeup.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
totally
you know
unprepared.
what? It's
But, yeah.
perfectly okay because we love you just the way you are.
Aw.
You guys are such talented musicians, and we're so excited that you have a new album coming out on
May
Saturday.
17th, we drop a
Yep.
new record. Finally.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a long road. The new album is called 2 Trips Around the Sun because it took us over 2 years to get this thing
Wow.
over the hump, which was not the plan.
No.
Ever.
No. What
That
was
never
the
plan.
issue? Just
So
perfecting
many things.
and yeah.
So many things. Working with different people. We started out recording in Nashville, and then we finished recording in Phoenix, and then we had to redo songs that we couldn't make work from Nashville. Just so many like inner working stuff that is super boring, but it was just. Life stuff that we've had personal highs and lows, and it just things that created delays, and so we're both like, thank good heavens that it's finally out. And we're already writing a new record, so it's like, we're
It never stops. It never stops. Well, that's a good thing. We're really happy about that. Now, tell me, of course, the Pure Imagination Music Festival.
Yeah, we're debuting
is Saturday, so you're going to debut.
This is
the new
our
album.
record release show. So if you'd like to come hear the new songs with the full setup and all the good, wonderful juju and joyfulness, come to Pure Imagination Festival.
Well, I will be there for sure.
Yes.
I haven't missed one yet. It is such a fun festival. It's amazing when you watch the promos on the internet, on Facebook or whatever. You're like, wow, that is my backyard.
Yeah, that's
I
here.
know.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
It's so, for me, as the person who puts it all together, nothing makes me more proud than the moment I see people walk in the door on Saturday and their eyes get big and they head to the bar and then they go up to the stages and they're checking out all the wellness area and the kids area and the food trucks and all the fun stuff. And so that brings my heart probably the most joy of the whole year.
I'm sure it does because it's not an easy feat to put on a festival of this magnitude.
It's
I mean,
big.
if people haven't been, I don't think they can wrap their head around how professional this festival is and just how wonderful.
And it's the only one like it here.
Yes.
We're the only one.
Yes.
So we're saving you a trip to Phoenix and
in
all
this
the gas
beautiful
dollars.
weather. And I mean, you don't have to sweat it out down there.
No, it's going to be gorgeous.
Yes. So if somebody's never been to Pure Imagination Music Festival, give them kind of an overall of what they're going to expect when they do walk in that door.
I would say it's a combination. What the artists have told us is that it is a legitimate, large-scale 2-stage alternating stages, so you can see every band on the lineup all day long, but it also feels like a backyard barbecue mixed with maybe the best Cirque du Soleil circus performance.
Right.
Right.
It's a circus meets a backyard barbecue meets a major music festival.
Yes.
It's all day. It's 11 to 11. It's 12 hours of fun. You can come and go. We have everybody parking at Embry-Riddle to ensure that for the city we don't have any traffic backups and everything's really easy. So you park at Embry-Riddle, you get on a shuttle. It drops you right at the checkpoint security. It's the easiest way to get in the park.
Perfect.
And then you walk right in and your troubles melt away and you just have a wonderful, wonderful day. And if you need to, like I said, get home and feed the dogs, or you go right back outside, you hop on that shuttle. It's a 3 to 5 minute ride to your car. You go home, you come right back, you have your wristband on still, you walk right back in.
Right.
It's super easy. We've really, every year, we try to fine tune every detail that can make it the most accessibly comfortable.
Yes.
And easily, achievable to be there. And we have a lot of campers on site, which is fun. And we have lots of activities to interact with, things to participate in. So it's a lot of sightseeing. We have a Prescott night market with over 40 vendors,
Yes, I
artisan
love to shop
vendors, and
there.
shopping.
Yes,
And, and all the food trucks are different. So it's like a culinary experience. And then in our wellness area, we have free yoga sessions all day to get some body movement and stretching and feel good. And then we have free kayaking, so you can sign up for that. We really,
You've thought of everything.
I really try to bend over backwards. I know it's not a cheap thing. It's not inexpensive, but it's
worth it.
You get a lot of bang for your buck.
Absolutely.
And by the way, if anybody's looking at ticket fees, just keep in mind all taxes and fees are included, and I can't control those costs.
Right.
So we include that as well, so there's no sticker shock.
Good. So what you see is what you get.
Pay. Yeah.
Okay, and you can get your tickets right now online at pureimaginationfestival.com. Now, when we come back, I'd love it if you guys would play a little ditty for us.
We'd love
Sure,
to.
absolutely.
Okay, all right. Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove on Leza Live this morning. Stay with us. So, as we all know, living here, Arizona weather is unpredictable. Blazing hot one minute, freezing cold the next, and that's why you got to trust AC Medic Heating and Air to keep your home comfortable all year long. They're locally owned and operated right here in Prescott. They are pros, ready to handle anything you throw at them. Repairs, installations, tune-ups, maintenance, you name it, they'll take care of it. So don't wait until you're sweating buckets or bundling up indoors. Call AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort. This is special as well. All seniors, veterans, and first responders get 10% off all repairs. What's the number? 928-848-6224. Again, 928-848-6224. Welcome back to Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA, having a great morning with a couple of rock stars, Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove, Prescott's very own band. They have a new album coming out on Saturday, and you're going to play a song for us right now that has never gone over the airwaves.
Never been heard.
Never been played live.
Never been played live yet.
Last, most recent we've written, yeah.
Well, and it's an exclusive Ponderosa Grove's performance of Naked. Take it away.
Moving fast, beat the hour before it passes, sound the drums, keep a pace so you can run, and oh, my love, my love, you're moving fast, reaching for the greener grasses, and so afraid, solving riddles to make the grave, and oh, my love.
begging for a chance to breathe. You're naked. Moving fast, take the pain and wrap a bandage, and don't you rest. You're treading waters you've never tread, and oh, my love, my love. When you're breaking at your knees, begging for a chance to breathe, you're naked and faded. When you know you're losing ground, holding on and holding out, you'll make it. You'll make it. Oh, you'll make it. Gonna make it. Oh, you'll make it. Gonna make it. So move on fast. Don't hang your hat on broken branches. You've come so far. Don't you panic where you are. And oh, my love. Oh, when you're breaking at your knees, begging for a chance to breathe, you're naked and faded. When you know you're losing ground, holding on and holding out, you'll make it. You'll make it. And you're wondering how it's ending. Oh, you'll make it. Gonna make it. When you're falling and you're wondering how it's ending. Oh, you'll make it. Gonna make it.
Wow, that was spectacular, you guys. I swear, sitting here watching you make music like that, I mean, how amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations. What a
Thank you.
beautiful song.
It's
Very
a fun one.
inspiring. And how do you do that? How do you go from high to low to high? I mean,
At
I'm
9
watching
o'clock
your
in the morning, I
face.
asked myself the
Yeah.
same
It
thing.
is early in the morning. I'm amazed by this.
Isn't that amazing?
yeah,
I'm just like my jaw wide open. Beautiful.
But at 3
beautiful
o'clock
new
in the
song.
afternoon on Saturday, May 17th,
There you go.
it
There
will
you
sound
go.
like diamonds and platinum.
Absolutely.
With
That's when you're
full
taking.
band and the whole
Yeah.
thing.
That's
you
when you're
know.
taking the stage
Yep.
at the Pure Imagination Festival.
Yes. We're on
Okay.
at 3 o'clock. So
Very good.
Come a little early.
Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, let's talk about the lineup. I
Great.
mean, it's unbelievable.
Thank
The musicians and artists that will be here at Watson Lake coming up on Saturday at the Pure Imagination Festival, and everybody can come on out and experience it themselves. So
Yes.
we'll talk more about that coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. So at Prescott Women's Clinic, a visit isn't just about a checkup. It's about feeling heard. It's about taking a deep breath, knowing you're right in the hands of providers who see you, not just your chart. Whether it's your first visit or your 50th, they're here to walk you through every stage: adolescence, motherhood, menopause, and everything in between. Prescott Women's Clinic believes your wellness isn't just physical, it's emotional, it's personal, and it deserves time, care, and expert attention. Take the step today. Give them a call. Make an appointment, 928-778-4300, or visit them online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. We have Ponderosa Grove. Well, at least two members of Ponderosa Grove in studio with us this morning, Candace Devine and Drew Hall. They're dropping a new album, Two Trips Around the Sun, coming out on Saturday. Just performed one of the singles, Naked, for us, and it was so good, so wonderful. And you're going to be performing this Saturday to celebrate the new album at the Pure Imagination Festival. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't a coincidence, right? You probably set it up this way.
It just lined up for the schedule. You know what I mean?
I love it.
I
love it so much.
The calendar went, oh, that works.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, the schedule is something to chat about. I cannot believe all of the big names that you have that will be performing coming up on Saturday at Watson Lake at the Pure Imagination Music Festival. Tell us about the performances.
Our big main headliner we're so excited about is Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, Cheap Trick.
Cheap Trick.
It's for days. We're so excited.
Yes.
We also have a reggae legend, also Grammy-nominated, Matisyahu. He's coming. He's going to be incredible. 90s hip-hop legends, Grammy Award winners, and very melodic and lyrical brilliant performers, Arrested Development, as well as the 80s iconic band, The English Beat, which we're really excited about if you've heard Mirror in the Bathroom or Save It for Later.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have like a folk Americana band, Gone Gone Beyond. We have our band, Ponderosa Grove. We have country up-and-comer superstar Kelsey Walden. I'm very excited. I believe Rolling Stone called her 2024 album one of the top 50 albums of the year last year. She's amazing. She's on John Prine's label. She's the only artist that's been signed in like 20 years to his label.
Wow.
Maybe 15 years. And then we have, another Dutch Holly, who's also another Prescott local band. We've got the Hawthorne Experience out of Tucson. We have Pajama Piyama out of Phoenix. We have Kids in America. There's a great pop dance fun band with viral hits on TikTok out of California. And then we have, who am I forgetting?
Wish I had it in front of me.
I know. This is
I
what
have
I
it
do.
in front of me, but I think
we got everybody.
And we have we have a stage that
Bird and Byron, they're out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh,
and then we also have this year, which is new to the festival, we have the Up To Productions acoustic stage. It's the showcase stage, and we will have the Cheek Tones Trio.
Yeah, I'm excited. I get to play it twice. I get to open for myself.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
That's
we have
awesome.
the Cheek Tones Trio. We have
you guys excited about
Beery.
Ponderosa Grove?
Yeah, we're
No,
really
sorry.
excited about them and Pat Beery out of Prescott. And then we have the FBR, which are coming to us also out of Nashville. So we have some incredible, we have 15 bands basically, top to bottom, throughout the day. And it's going to be a wonderful, beautiful experience. So we're very excited.
Yes, 11 to 11.
11 to 11.
And you can come and go, like you said, which is a nice thing, especially since this is in our backyard.
Yeah.
We can run
kids
home
10 and under are free. So it's like bring the kids in the early half of the day, get them home, maybe around 4 o'clock after our set.
Yeah.
And then come back and you'll be able to see all the headliners and enjoy your night, for a date night kind of a thing.
So much fun. So much fun.
Bring your grandma and your grandpa and bring your friends, bring all the people.
That's right, because you've got such a nice eclectic group of
There's something for
performers.
everybody.
Yes, and that's what I have found every year when I've gone.
Yeah.
Is that everybody on stage is a little bit different. It's not the same genre all day long.
Yeah. And we get so many comments year over year where people go, I had never heard of so and so, or I didn't know I'd like so and so. And I spend a lot of time with my team. We curate the lineup for that reason. So we want to give everybody something that they can anchor, that they're used to, and we also want to help you expand and explore new sounds, and all of it is well done, and these musicians are incredible. Also, if you're waiting till the last minute, first of all, tickets are still available online at pureimaginationfestival.com, but you may also buy your ticket on site if you decide to come day of.
Okay.
Just be aware that you need to park at Embry-Riddle.
Okay.
And the shuttle will bring you to the
So
front
there'll be
gate.
no parking on site at
parking on
Watson
site.
Lake this
Yeah,
year. Okay,
correct.
that's good to know.
It's for the people who have asked. It's for care of our community and traffic.
Yes.
The shuttles help not get backlog traffic, and also it makes it super easy. We expanded camping this year, and so it really just gets you to the easiest entrance point without any. It sounds complicated. It's easier than it could be if you parked on site.
That sounds wonderful.
So-
Tell us what we can bring and what we can't bring into the festival.
You can absolutely bring folding chairs, blankets. We recommend bringing a sun hat for the earlier part of the day. We do not allow pop-ups and umbrellas. People ask that every year, but it obstructs views.
Yes.
And we want everybody to have a wonderful view, and the park is so intimate, and it lets you see both stages so easily. But bring in your folding chairs and your blankets. Even if you're a VIP ticket holder, we have high top tables tables and stools in there, but people still bring in their chairs and relax in the VIP lounge. And then they move them out as the day goes on, so they get closer to the stages.
Right.
So bring your camping chairs or folding chairs. Bring your blankets. Small. Check our website for bag policy. We have clear bags and small bags, just like every other event center.
Sure.
And obviously, don't be that guy. Don't bring in knives or guns or fireworks or anything like that.
Fireworks.
None of that's allowed.
Right. What about animals?
You cannot bring in animals. Mainly, if you're, if you have a seeing eye dog, that's fine.
Of course.
But we also respect those animals' ears, and it's it's a concert, and we don't want to be doing all that. And it's a grass lawn, and we don't want any mess on the lawn.
Right.
Just because animals have to
Makes
go.
sense. Leave them at home.
Leave the pups at home.
Yep.
Or the kitties or the zebras, whatever you feel like. Whatever.
I want to bring a cat to this thing. Come on, let's
Don't bring any ferrets, zebras,
right.
no parrots on your shoulder,
no
animals,
pets.
no pets.
Okay.
But for the most part, we fall in line with every other event you go to anywhere else.
Yes.
But we want you to come and have a wonderful time.
Oh, absolutely. What about water?
You may bring in empty reusable water bottles.
Okay.
We do have water refill stations, and they will be, utilized and refilled all day long, so you can have free water. We also have cold, chilled water at the room temperature water at the refill stations. But we have cold water and full bar and all of those wonderful things.
Right. Let's talk a little bit about where they should purchase their tickets.
Purchase your tickets online at www. This is me giving you my radio voice.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. As if she needs another voice.
Right. Yeah.
www.pureimaginationfestival.com.
Right. Don't go to any third party.
No, people are trying to scam tickets left,
Yes.
right, and center, and it's
Yes.
so frustrating. And people are like, "Control this." I don't have control over
Right.
it.
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
Everybody that comes in here that has tickets to provide or sell,
Yeah.
they always say go to the source.
to the
Do
website.
not go to a third party.
There's no guarantees, and tickets are digital. They get emailed to people, and so what happens is people offer you these tickets at exorbitant amounts, and then they don't email you the ticket, and then they took your money, and
you're messed up.
and
you
you're
don't
done.
get to go. Yeah.
So just go to the website directly, or like I said, if you park at Embry-Riddle and get on the shuttle, you can buy the tickets on site day of.
Right there, day of. All right, we're talking with Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove, releasing a new album this coming Saturday at the Pure Imagination Music Festival. What a fun day it's going to be. Music, live music, good live music.
And it brings people together. You'll be so pleased at how well everybody just gets along.
Yeah,
it's
so
it's
true.
an amazing day. Like, it's my favorite day. I love it so much.
Yeah, mine too.
Not just the music, but hanging out and just getting to experience the whole thing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yes, I remember last year, Michael Franti, that was last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were all dancing together.
Yeah.
We're
That
all
was a
holding
blast,
hands.
yeah.
I know.
That was a
We're all
blast.
dancing together.
We need more of it, you know?
Yeah,
and
it
that's
felt
the thing.
good.
And I just want to say to your audience, because it's important to say, I want to acknowledge that I know tickets are not inexpensive. However, we are trying to keep this event alive, and we will fluctuate with the market. And the only reason they're as pricey as they are is because it costs us that much.
Right.
I'm not living a high on the hog over here. I'm not driving some Lamborghini.
Right.
I believe in this event and community and bringing people together.
Yes.
And so please support it, and please come out, and you'll see just how wonderful it is.
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, I have been, and it is worth it. It is a quality product, and sometimes you have to pay a little more to get a little more, and that might be the case with this music festival. More with Drew and Candace coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. All right, at Pro Solutions Dental Group, they believe a healthy smile starts with healthy gums. Their proactive approach focuses on reducing inflammation and stopping gum disease before it starts, protecting both your oral health and your overall well-being. With personalized care and expert guidance, they make it easy to stay ahead of potential issues and keep your smile at its best. Discover the difference a preventative approach can make. Visit PrescottDentist.com or give Pro Solutions Dental Group a call, 928-776-1208. And we're back. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA, talking with Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove, dropping a new album this coming Saturday. It's called 2 Trips Around the Sun. And tell us a little bit about the album and what we can expect when we download it and listen to it.
Well, it's something that's been in the works for a little over 2 years, and we're excited to finally get to share it with everyone. Some of these songs we performed, some of them are completely brand new that no one's ever heard. Well, one of them we just played on your show for the very first time. But I'm super proud of this record. I think it really shows who we are. I think it's a natural evolution of life and the way that we've been writing, and we've all, life has been challenging in the past couple of years, and I think the music reflects that. But I think it's hopeful, but it's serious. Okay. And I think we get to experience all of our gears, like her powerful vocals and me, guitar dude, and we have amazing players on the record, and
also
it's great.
We explored more sounds. Like we
absolutely,
have songs on there that I think we've done this with everything we've released. Is we tend to, Drew and I, when we write together, we write what we feel and what we think and what we like, but that doesn't mean we hit one genre. So it's like
it's a nice mix.
Yeah. So on this record we have a Latin flamenco.
We have a Latin, and then that one's like a surprise one.
It's
we have
really
like
a dirty, grungy, southern rocky kind of like swamp song.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep.
But then we also have like I don't know, indie.
Yeah,
it's all over the place in the best way.
I think it's a kind of a throwback to the concept of like, let's say a Queen record or something like that, where you'd hear a variety of genres on the same record by the same band.
Yeah,
the through line is vocals and vocal harmonies and all of these things. But the songs, you're not going to get bored. It's like you're going to listen through it and you're going to hear things that connect, but it's not all the same sound.
Love it.
There's a lot of variety, and I'm very proud
you
of
can
it.
listen through the whole record and actually feel like you listen to more than one thing.
Nice. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Tell me, how do you describe your band? You just said that the album's very eclectic, lots of different things, but how would you describe what you guys do?
I would say we're kind of like a modern throwback to the era of 70s rock and roll bands.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say. Mainly because I think our general songwriting aesthetic, if you will, is just inspired a lot by that kind of genre, that kind of time period.
Fleetwood Mac or Queen, or something like that.
Organic bands that got together
and never left.
It's
we still love that kind of music.
Yeah, and that music has endured too. I mean, it's technically my parents' generation.
Yeah.
But it and your parents' generation. It's just, but it's endured. Like it's got vocal harmonies and it's songs like you really get into the songs.
Yeah, it's musicians getting in a room and writing songs.
Right.
Yeah. It's less and this is not to be a put down, but it's less contemporary in the sense that we didn't get in a computer and write it in a box and create sounds and work off of a track. This is us using our talents and our skills in a collective way to make a whole product. And I think we both really enjoy that process.
I love that so much. Yeah.
I bet you do.
And it's exciting too, is when you kind of send one new album out into the world. It's like a child. And okay, you're going to go off to school for your first day. And
right. Hope everything goes well.
Right, and then you start working on the next record, and you start writing, and you start taking all of those things, and that's exciting too. It's like that process of one thing moves forward, and then you start writing a new record.
Well, and the music will live forever. Does that ever occur to you that you're leaving something behind that will always be here?
Yeah, it makes me happy. The world in its state right now with everything streaming and digital, that's more true than ever.
Yeah.
But we both have children, and I do think of that. I think of this in those terms. I'm like, when I'm long gone, my son, for my grandchildren or great grandchildren, will have a record of who I was, because our emotions are in these songs, our lives are in these songs, and they're based on things that we live. So
where can people download the music? We have about 30 seconds, so tell everybody where they can find you.
Follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, whatever your streaming desire is, we are there. So just look up Ponderosa Grove, give us a follow, a like, and
download the album.
Yeah, download it, buy it, stream it, whatever makes you happy.
Perfect, fantastic, and get those tickets and join me at the Pure Imagination Festival coming up on Saturday, Watson Lake. Go to pureimagination.festival.com. Thank you both, and congratulations.
Thank you. What a joy.
You're welcome. I'll see you on 99.1 at noon.